Hello everyone, it's Kyle Warsinski and I'm going to be doing my week 3 presentation for MPA 520, and this is about temperament types in the workplace. So the first thing is to go under how understanding the different temperaments that Kersey talks about in their book really benefit the organization. And I came up with a couple concepts that I think are relevant and apply to this concept. The first is that by understanding your own and the other individuals' temperaments throughout the workplace, you become able to be your own true self. And people are able to kind of shine as they're able to understand what their motives are and what they really want to do themselves and what their temperament and their background really do to support or hinder that. It also helps interact with other people and how you don't feel like you're walking on eggshells around other people or that they're walking on eggshells around you. And it will also hopefully, if everyone understands each other's temperaments and where they're coming from, it'll hopefully lessen the ability for people to offend each other. The other thing that you can do is you can utilize your understanding of other people's temperaments and yourselves to help or use to your advantage. So you can help use those things to convince other people, influence them, resolve conflict, persuade them, and to possibly assist them. If you know what their temperament style is, it's a lot easier to help and assist them than it might be otherwise. And then the last picture I have is between the referee and the soccer player, and you can also use your understanding of temperament types within the workplace to squash disagreements or overcome arguments. The next things that you can do by understanding the types of temperaments throughout the workplace is you can use it to build up teams and develop teamwork or camaraderie throughout the organization. I think this rings true because if you can create a work group or a team of people with different temperament types and they get along and they work through their differences, that work team or work group will be able to accomplish much more than the individuals working by themselves because they each have their own strengths and weaknesses, and a group working with multiple temperament types or multiple personalities that gets along will able to utilize their strengths but also overcome each other's individual weaknesses, so the team is better together than individually. So some of the misunderstood types I think throughout the workplace are going to be people that represent the guardians, so the SJs, or maybe even the NTs. So people that are independent and analytical, or that are stable, hardworking, and conservative, they may come across brash, or they may come across as arrogant, or that they know what's going on. They don't necessarily need to involve other people in the decision-making process. Um, and that could be something that if you're not aware of that person's temperament or personality, that's maybe what you think of them. And then oftentimes a guardian and a guardian may clash within an organization because they don't understand that you're like each other. Two people that are hardworking and conservative and analytical may be working towards the same goal, but when they run into each other, they may not understand why that they're kind of at ends with each other. The next misunderstood type, I think, within an organization is going to be the artisans, and they're most likely going to be misunderstood because they're they derive satisfaction from enjoying life and having fun. And I think these types of people throughout the organization, even though they're clever, may be understood because other people may look at them, not understand their temperament type, and just think that they're goofing off or that they're having too much fun, that they're not actually hard workers. And that's not true. Artesians are very hard workers, but they just have inspiration from things that aren't just doing work. So I think that's why they may be misunderstood. So a lot of times an artesian and a guardian may disagree because the guardian's getting down to business and analyzing things, and artesian may be looking at how to take more satisfaction out of the entire process, or how to have fun while doing the work, and they may come to a disagreement or butt heads throughout the process. And I think the last misunderstood type that I'll go into in my presentation today is that of the idealist. And those are the people that really wear their emotions on their sleeves. They're very friendly, somewhat to their own detriment, and that their family and friends are their number one priority. And where I think that they may be misunderstood in the workplace is just because they become emotional, or if they're emotional about something else, people may think that that's interfering with their work product and their efficiency at work. At the same time, a rational or guardian may have an issue with them saying, well, you're too emotional, you're invested too much into this, and you just need to look at it from a standpoint where you're not invested into the project or the process or what service we're providing to the public. But at the same time, a person that's an idealist throughout a work group could be one of the best members because they're going to look at it from a different perspective than the other types of temperaments that I've discussed. So that's it for this presentation. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to watching everyone's presentations as well. Bye bye.